I don't know how to hang something with like is it a stud? Not a stud, but what's the insert?
Oh,
I just-
anchor?
I just-
Like the anchor,
Right.
like the little plastic anchors that you put in
that
there?
goes
That
in and then you put it. Yeah,
hate
I
those.
just like put in a regular nail or something and
hope
hope for the best. Yeah, I just
There's
everything
nothing
goes-
behind it.
And into another new hour. Insensitivity training for a politically correct world here on a Friday. Yeah, man.
You know.
All right. Woody, Greg,
Hey.
Menace,
Hi.
Gina Gran.
Yep.
We got Seabass. We've got Sammy.
Hello.
Morgan is here.
Hey.
Phones be open, 877-44-Woody. Texts be flowing into 22987. Just tell us who you are. And then where around town you're listening to The Woody Show. Any kind of weekend plans you got going on, you know? Or what you want to have shouted out when we get to your check-in. Hit us up. Yeah, we got somebody. Hey, man. Chris here. Transplant listening on the iHeartRadio app in the Bay Area.
Nice. What's up, Chris?
Nice. We used to do this show. In fact, this show was really born in the Bay Area.
It really was.
You know, that's where we met Greg and where I met Menace.
Oh, my God.
Aw.
Yeah,
I
these
know.
people who have been a part of the show for a long time. So thank you for checking in. Again, over to 22987. All right, so we got some Friday fail stories ready to go. I hope everybody's ready to perform at a very high level.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Friday fails. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time for your Friday fail stories. All these people thought they had the perfect plan, the plan that could never go wrong. But then somewhere along the line, it went from being a great idea to one big stinking, mega, uber, ultra. I petered like,
Oh, man.
right as I belted it out, like there was like a loogie that like slid into position.
Jiggling around.
Damn.
Damn it.
Damn,
Well, that's
that
a fail.
was
Yeah.
very disappointing.
Failish.
Failicious.
The setup was so good.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I couldn't bring it home. Sorry,
Oh,
guys.
well.
That was my
That's
bad.
okay.
That was my bad. Hey, shout out to my sister and my niece and nephews. I found out when I was visiting that they live, my niece and nephews, for the fail stories.
Oh, sweet.
In fact, it gets them out of the house quick on Fridays because they know what time they're coming up
They don't want to miss it.
and they don't want to miss it.
Nice.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah. So shout out to them.
Yeah.
Hey-o.
Starting here, a 61-year-old guy in England. He found a new spiritual release on life, and he was getting baptized, you know, to make his new life-changing moment official.
Sure.
Yeah.
The baptism took place right there at his house in a kiddie pool. Live streamed on Facebook, as you do.
Natural.
Even had this pastor come down to help with it. Well, at some point, the pastor screwed up because the guy drowned in that kiddie pool while he was being baptized.
Oh,
Ow.
no. Got held down too long?
Paramedics were there, but the guy was already dead. Yeah, how long are you keeping him?
Right?
It's
I
supposed
mean,
to dip
when he
right
starts
down and right
flailing,
I thought it was
let
just
him
a
up.
dip.
And does he not know how to sit up?
It's a kiddie pool.
Yeah.
Kiddie
like
pool.
barely 2 feet.
Right.
The pastor, meanwhile, has been arrested, charged with manslaughter. Yeah.
Could be a new documentary soon about
I
that.
know. We got to learn more
Seriously.
about
Maybe
that.
it's
There's
got,
a lot that goes
oh,
into
you
that.
wanted baptized. I thought you want sent to heaven.
Yeah.
Oh,
Trying to
dude.
help.
I know recently we were talking about people like plugging their nose before they jump in a pool.
Yeah,
It-
Greg and I judge adults who hold their
Hardcore.
nose before jumping in the pool or going down a water slide or something like.
Absolutely. And if you have to
Pussies.
do it, don't go
And
swimming.
I kind of judge the people that are getting baptized and they do that and they plug their nose.
I thought
They
everyone
do,
plugged their
yeah.
nose.
I bet
that's part of it. Yeah.
Well,
Because you're dipping like upside down.
Yeah, but
That-
I see people that don't do it.
well, that one's a little bit different because you're not in charge of the dip.
timing,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah,
But
like,
when your
it's a little bit
head
different.
goes underwater, isn't it just your instinct to blow out through your nose? Just,
Yeah.
We all have the ability to just do that.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
you do have to be taught that because little kids
But
Can't do it.
But you don't even have to like blow out very hard.
No.
Even just a nice,
an extra.
gentle,
Yeah.
a gentle out
And that's
Yeah.
all you
will
need.
do
You're
the
good.
trick.
Yeah. Now, do you judge women as harshly as men?
Yes, of course.
Adults.
Okay.
The
I
same
just
way
didn't know if it was
the
just
same
not
way I
masculine.
very harshly judge adults who can't swim.
Yeah.
Like, come
to
on.
me, that it's not that I judge them; it's that I question them. Like,
Like,
it
do you think
seems
they're
like it
lying?
would just be a reflex.
It'd be
As
like
an adult,
it'd be like a grown adult not knowing how to ride a bike.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not talking about you're going to be Michael Phelps and do the butterfly and
Right.
laps and stuff like that. But
but
like,
you're not going to just
like
sink.
to not be able to like in a body of
Yeah,
water,
splash.
like in a pool.
Stay
Forget
afloat.
not the open ocean, guys. Like in a pool, get
Yeah.
yourself to the edge of the pool, or the people who are so paranoid, like they don't. I'm not getting. I
freak
can't
out.
swim.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
come on, like it's 4 feet of water. You are 5'10".
Right.
Yeah.
And your body
You're
would
gonna
know
live.
what to do. It just seems like it would be instinct.
Yeah,
Well,
you don't
have
want
you
your head to go
seen-
under. Put your feet down.
Have you seen those
Stand
videos
up.
where they just toss newborn babies into
Yes.
the pool?
Yeah.
That's the best way to do it.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
And they
then they're
instinctually
fine.
roll onto
Yep,
their back.
Yep.
In fact, I was watching this
I
thing
would never
about
do
this
that.
guy. If you're out boating, one of the things like because people think they're just going to tread water.
No,
Just
get
immediately
exhausted.
roll onto your back.
And just
It takes
float.
very
You can essentially just
Because
Yeah.
all you need to do, forget your ears. It's just your mouth and your nose that has to stay above
Right.
Yeah.
the water.
put your arms out and you relax.
Yeah.
You just float.
Let the
Yeah,
sharks
exactly.
get you.
The morons over at CNN accidentally published a video package titled "Remembering the Life of Michael J. Fox,"
Yeah.
God.
and they had said that he had passed away.
I didn't
my
see
God.
that's how that happened. I did see the rumors online. He
Yeah,
had to verify
so
that he was alive.
In reality, he was very much alive. He was in
Thank
Los
God.
Angeles doing a guest appearance at a conference panel, and he saw the video himself.
Hey,
and
guys.
he went on social media to let everybody know that he was fine. He had some humor about the situation. He said, quote, "I thought the world was ending, but apparently it's just me, and I'm okay." CNN said the video package was removed, and they have sent their apologies to Michael J. Fox and his family. I mean, I know they
Remake those?
yeah, they
So
put those
weird.
things
Oh, yeah.
together.
Just to have them on hand.
I want to know the department, like, do they have like a meeting and go, all right, guys, which celebrities do you think, or which public people do you think are on the verge of death?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we just
or
need to get something ready.
Most likely to die.
Yeah.
Let's get the editing together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
beginning of the
Yeah.
year. Get
I
them ready.
think, when it comes to two people that I want to live forever, and I'll be really sad if, God forbid, they leave us on
They
this
will
mortal
eventually.
coil.
Well, they
no.
will.
Dolly Parton and Michael J. Fox.
Well, those are
Get
two
ready.
people probably sometime. I mean, Dolly
Yeah.
Parton way sooner than later.
How
And
old is
then-
she, Gina?
She's 79, maybe?
With-
No,
with
no,
health
maybe
issues.
Any day now.
76.
I'm just saying with health issues. Like
Not
she's
that-
already got stuff
Not
going
confirmed.
on. Okay.
Yeah, she's
Her
fine.
package
I saw
has
the
been
video.
Yeah, no, she just
produced.
turned 80.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Michael J. Fox. And
Yeah.
that's the thing with that Parkinson's, man. It's like
Yeah.
the way that people with Parkinson's end up, dying. That's, oh man, because they're
The worst.
falling and they're,
Mhm.
yeah,
But
that
he's
sucks.
just a perfect human being.
Sucks. Let's see. Here, I'll give you one of my favorites of the week. This is a couple who was relaxing at their house there in Houston. One of them realized there was this weird noise coming from the house, and so they're like, "Look, where's that coming from?" Did a quick search of the house and realized these noises were coming from the fireplace.
Oh.
Specifically, somewhere up in the chimney.
Santa?
Yeah.
Oh, it must be.
Christmas
One
in
of our
July.
favorite
Yeah.
stories. They thought it might have been an animal that got stuck up there, but when they opened the flute, they checked it out, and the sounds were actually from a guy speaking in Spanish. The fire department was
Jesus.
called, and they had to break open the wall inside of the house. How pissed would you be,
Oh.
Greg?
Dude.
I'd be pissed.
Just to get I would have been like, leave him there. We'll just burn him out.
That wall's never gonna look the same.
Yeah, we'll just burn him out. Like, you know what? And he saves on the cremation because
All right.
the ashes can then just fall, and then we can like use the dust, whatever
Yeah, the
bin,
little pan.
little dustpan to scoop
Yeah.
him into whatever vessel
Sure.
his
Little urn.
his family wants.
Yeah, it's not like the police is gonna fix that wall. For
Yeah,
you.
just burn him out. According to the cops, he had hopped the fence. He got onto the roof. He removed the chimney cap before trying to make his way down in to rob the house. Why do people think that works? When's the last time you heard about that working? Like, well, they
No.
go, well, how'd you get in? They go, through the chimney.
It seems so old timey.
And the flue is very, very small. It's
Yeah,
not
they-
the size of the chimney.
Yeah, they think it's just a big open, like,
Square.
rectangle.
Yeah.
brick rectangle.
Nope.
It's not.
There's a tube,
yeah.
for lack of a better word.
Yeah, like venting.
Yeah,
kinda,
it's like a metal
duct,
duct.
like ducting.
Yeah.
I think we had a story like 10 years ago of a woman that she was so obsessed with her ex and he had like a restraining order against her and she like tried to get in through the chimney and she got stuck.
Idiot.
Love is
Idiot.
love.
Anyway, so this guy, after they freed him from the chimney, he was put in cuffs and taken down to fail jail.
Ever heard of breaking a window? You know?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, just go on the old-fashioned
Yeah,
way, you know?
Come on.
Yeah, window, kick a door in or something.
Yeah, use a credit card to open a door easily.
Yeah, no
Bobby
problem.
pin.
I still would like to know how to pick a lock.
Yeah, that'd be pretty
Oh,
I
awesome.
think it'd be pretty cool to do.
There's these
Like
new
to know
locks
how to do it.
I see on Instagram.
Oh, I've
There's
seen
those little
those.
keys. They're
Yeah.
supposed to unlock things super fast.
Yeah, they're tools. Instagram has a thing for selling tools for burglars.
Yeah.
I hate that. It's stupid.
Have you seen those things pop up?
Yeah, they're
that's one of them. There's
Well,
another
yeah,
one. I'm
they're
trying to
super
remember.
small, and then they said, "Oh, get a lock open in like seconds."
Oh, there's another one where if you have to fob into something,
Mm-hmm.
it's this little orange
Oh, it's called
device.
Flipper. Yeah.
Flipper, yeah.
Yeah.
Little orange device, and you can just walk up to the thing and just hit this thing, and it just keeps doing all the codes until it
Hits
Opens
one.
and it goes
Yeah.
oop, and it just
Oh.
opens the like for
That
our,
sounds like
for
on
our,
the movies.
for our studio door, for
Yeah, yeah.
example,
Yeah.
and it just beep, 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 it opens up. And
I
they're
mean,
selling this on Instagram.
I
know-
would like that because I always lose things.
Now, does it work?
I hope not.
Oh,
I
the,
don't know.
The Flipper does for sure.
It does really.
Yeah.
Don't
The
tell
last-
wondered-
people
Yeah,
that.
keep saying the name.
Yeah, shout
Last
out
time I
Flipper.
used-
I
Yeah.
want one.
Last time I used
that's
a-
the next commercial we're gonna hear Menace on.
Yeah, shout
It'll
out
be
to
right after the
Flipper.
Raising Cane's commercial.
Need to break into a house.
Hey, it's Menace.
Check out Flipper.
Last time I used a locksmith, I was locked out of my house. He used like a No Country for Old Men air gun thing.
Oh, I've
Just
seen that.
Really?
Put it over the lock, and it just
Yeah.
went boom, boom,
I
and then
don't-
it opened.
I don't know if that works. I think they might have changed something with some of the locks, so you couldn't do that. Because for a while, bad guys, were taking tennis balls, cutting them in half,
Oh yeah,
putting it
essentially
over the
same
lock,
thing.
the outside of the lock, and then
Push.
pushing on the tennis balls. It creates that almost like a plunger would for a
Oh,
toilet.
I
And it
never
was
heard of
doing
that.
the same thing.
Yeah, this
what
thing
Greg's talking
God,
about.
I
worked
hate everything.
in a 1/100th of a second. It was
Yeah,
just
but then it's like how there was like was it Kias that the USB cables were doing something like you can compromise things that way. Somebody was talking about how they went into get one like a key made. I think it was Menace, and there's all the different options. It takes forever. Get keys in a minute.
Yeah, yeah.
Those kiosks at the store.
Yes.
But like
Yeah.
we're
key off.
Minute key.
but like there's other some of those and some of those guys are in the parking lots. They can like recreate your fob for your car.
Yeah.
Really? Now
Yeah,
that
yeah,
I'd like.
I go, how do you do that?
I'd love
Well, I
that.
just bought one for
I-
a gate key where it's just like it clones it. in,
Really?
like a couple seconds. Yeah, it was like 13.
But I'm
minutes.
saying, if, like, let's say I lost a key, but I don't know. Like they can't like it's not like they look up the code
Yeah, the
for
fob.
Oh,
I don't
you're
know
talking
how
about
they
for
do
the
like
that.
you actually still have to have one of the fobs.
Right.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because
So
to
then
have
that's how they do it.
a full
Maybe they
fob
have-
replaced is like $1,000.
Maybe they have one of Menace's new clients' devices.
Yeah. Well, you want? I'm
And
ready
they could
for
just
my.
use it.
I'm on their website. I'm ready for my commercial now. All right. So don't you hate it when you're at a parking garage and you have to pay for parking?
Right.
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how about get Flipper? Go to flipper.net right now and get yourself a device.
Use the code Menace.
Menace for a 20% discount.
Hey,
Allegedly.
garage.
Not a real
Parking?
commercial, but
Yeah.
check out flipper.net.
Yeah.
Gov.
And if you act right now, we're throwing this thing that just makes it so you can easily pick any lock.
Yeah.
Which is a couple clicks.
Yeah.
Do we just
on
have
this
to
device.
go old school, like go home and like push our dresser against the
Yeah.
door? Like,
Pretty
how
much.
are we
Are you
going to
in
do this?
public places and you just want to turn off TVs for fun?
Dude.
Get Flipper.
Get you a gun.
Yeah. Oh, I got one.
Yeah. See that people that had the guy stuck up in the chimney.
Yep.
I
I can get him down.
I would
Aim up there.
I would have assumed it was a rabid raccoon and just it out of panic for getting rabies.
Fear
I
for
would
your
have
life. Yep.
just shoot up
It was
there.
coming right for you.
Yeah, because you don't. I can't have a thing coming. Oh, that was a person in there.
Oh no!
Oh,
Whoops.
yeah.
Man.
I thought it was a rabid
Silly
raccoon.
me.
My bad. I'm sorry, guys.
Woody Show.
Before the break, mentioned how when you're an adult and you're holding your nose to jump in a pool.
Yeah.
It's very childlike.
Yeah, but then I had mentioned, people who are adults who very basic. When I say swim, I mean just be able
Just
to get
survive.
back to the edge of the pool, or
Yeah.
tread water for half a second
Yeah.
without just sinking
And
to the
not be
bottom
like-
like a dumb rock.
Or be
Doggy
totally
paddle.
winded. Yeah.
Right. Or like a grown adult who doesn't know how to ride a bike. I find it hard to trust these people. Like, what's wrong with you? There must be something really wrong with you.
What's the backstory?
Somebody texted said, I can't swim and I can't ride a bike. I'm 44 years old.
Oh, no.
And look, hey, I'm not saying I'm a perfect person either. I can do both those things. I can ride a bike and I can swim.
Yeah.
But okay, so if you're asking me, all right, Woody, well, as an adult, what's something that I feel like I should be able to do as a full-grown adult that I don't have the knowledge or skill for?
Yeah.
I always thought this was going to be more important than it is now because it's really hard to find cars that do that. But to drive a stick.
Oh,
Oh, you can't drive a stick?
Nope. Never had to.
Oh, yeah.
Never had a car that
Right.
required it. Like I wouldn't
fun.
mind. I wouldn't mind learning. I just never had to, and it was never something that I just made time for.
Yeah.
You could learn it in 5 minutes.
And
Sure.
it's fun.
Yeah.
It's
I've
like
learned
you're
way
very
more
active.
complicated things.
I disagree. I've
If
had
women can do it, right, Greg? You know
I've had
what I'm saying?
I've
I
had
hear you,
3
dog.
vehicles that were
Get it.
stick. I hated them.
I know, yeah.
And people say they're fun. No, they're not.
Oh, I thought
Well,
it was
I could
fun.
see if
I
you
think
have
it's
like
fun.
a
the worst.
performance vehicle.
Yeah. I
Well,
think
just
it's
so
fun
you're
unless
staying
you're on a-
active, and because I
unless you're
used
on a
to
hill.
drive a Jeep with a stick, and I thought it was super fun.
Badass.
Yeah.
The other thing, as a full grown adult, it's kind of embarrassing. I don't know how to play poker.
Oh, wow!
same.
And
Like,
people-
what's
in
the
that
river?
same
What's the
group.
nut?
People have tried to explain it to me, and they go, "Well, the full flush and the whatever thing." I'm like,
Totally.
it's like trying to explain tech to Greg, right?
Yes.
I go,
Yes.
sure, whatever. I feel like this is just all made up.
That's
I mean,
interesting
it is.
because
It's a game,
your
but-
personality and your like low like resting pulse, I think
Yeah.
you'd be good at poker, like
Maybe.
in a poker tournament.
Maybe, but people who have tried to explain the game to me, and maybe because it just
You don't want to learn
Dude,
it.
Yeah.
agreed.
Yeah, I go,
Same.
And then sometimes they bluff, and then they have to show the cards, but other times they bluff, win the pot,
And then just-
and then they don't show
Yeah.
their cards.
Right.
What?
Yeah.
It's because everyone else folded and you didn't pay to see my cards, so
Yeah,
you don't have to
exactly.
show them.
Yeah, so
yeah.
weird.
So I feel like as an adult, I
Okay,
should
that's a
know
good
how to.
one.
Yeah, I should know how to do it. But I don't.
Yeah. I have two that I think are kind of in the male camp and the female camp. I've never had to do it. I think about it all the time. I even bought them. I don't know how to use jumper cables.
Oh,
Really?
Gina.
Well, I've never done it.
Yeah.
I've never been in a situation to use them. And I think I should really
That's
learn how
fair
to
if
use
you've
jumper
never done
cables.
it.
Also,
That's even easier than driving a stick.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But they've made it kind of complicated these days because they put like these,
Those
you know,
cases over.
cases over the engine and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
never. I've
true.
never had to, and I think I should really learn.
But the battery, you know, it hooks to the battery, right?
I'm
Yeah, but they-
well
but
aware.
there's
I've
stuff
done,
over the battery.
I've jumped cars many times.
there's
Over
like
the battery?
plastic
Yeah,
things
yeah.
over the battery.
Yeah, they'll have like
Oh, they'll have
a
they'll have
cover.
like terminal cover. They cover
Yeah.
the like where the
Just pop 'em
cable
off.
connects to the two
Oh, they
terminals.
come
on.
off. It's just
Yeah.
like, what
Those
am I
just-
looking at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the other one is because everyone else makes it look so easy, and Sammy's never going to look at me the same. I've never and have no desire to and do not know how to bake cookies from scratch. Not just like slice it and put it in the oven like from the pre-made.
Gina, it's so stupid easy.
no, it can't be.
It's stirring.
It's baking. I
Again,
don't know how to
Greg,
bake.
even women can do that. You know?
Yeah, you can follow
You know
a
what I'm saying?
recipe. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just don't trust it. I don't trust. Or like make a pie dough. No, thank you.
No, just buy the pie
Thank
dough.
you.
Well, pie dough is very difficult.
Okay, there we
Cookies
go.
are not.
Yeah. All right, Greg, as a
See-
full grown adult, and there's a number of things I'm sure that are on your list.
So many things.
I feel like Greg tells us about them almost
Every
daily.
day?
It gets longer and longer.
Bill pay.
Yeah, well, no. Oh, I just signed up for that. Thank you.
Wow.
For my mortgage.
Congrats.
Never going to the post office to mail a mortgage payment again. But no, as a not just an adult, but as a grown man, and I've mentioned this before, I cannot make a restaurant-y steak, and that seems like it should be the easiest thing. And I pride myself on being a good cook.
I think that's just all about using a lot of butter.
Yeah, just throw
effing
butter on it.
impossible.
Butter
And then-
base that bitch.
And I've
I
also
thought you said you figured it out and cracked the.
I maybe made one in my lifetime that I thought, all
No,
right, that
more
was okay.
recently. You
Yeah,
said
but
that
I
you
think
nailed
that,
it.
yeah, I think that was more of a fluke. Like he
It
didn't know
was-
how he did it.
Yeah,
Just-
total fluke.
Just go ribeye and throw a bunch of butter on it.
Yeah, and I've mentioned ironing shirts. I don't get how anybody does it.
You do have to pull it on and put it on and twist it a lot.
But if it's not perfectly flat on the thing, it makes you're ironing in a crease into the shirt.
I saw the dumbest thing. Speaking of things they sell on Instagram, it's this thing. You know, like in front of a car dealer, they'll have that big wiggly inflatable.
Oh, I love that
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, yeah.
It's the same kind of thing, except you put this up under the shirt, like so you stick the top of it,
Oh,
know,
yeah, yeah,
through the
yeah.
head hole,
Oh.
and you turn it on, and it
Inflates?
inflates, and so it looks like remember Big Hero or whatever.
Yeah.
Big
Oh,
Hero
Big Hero
6.
6.
that big like marshmallow man looking
Uh-huh.
thing. It looks like your shirt is being worn by one of those things, and it's blowing kind of warm air through it and takes the wrinkles out.
Oh,
That
rip.
sounds amazing. I
It
love
seems
that.
very inefficient. One shirt at a
Oh.
time. It's got to be,
So you
I
just,
don't know. I kind of like
I
that.
think I'm gonna buy
I don't
one.
know.
It's like an internal iron.
I would totally get one.
because I hate ironing.
I know, me too.
I used to iron all my mom's work clothes, so I know how to iron, Greg. I'll iron yours
It's
for you.
so
What's yours,
hard.
Menace?
Okay. I pretend I really know how to do it, but I don't really know what I'm doing. So I just put
Read.
a little extra on there. Well, read, write, and speak I can't do.
No,
But
you
the-
can. That's the dyslexia.
But the tipping, I know you say, oh yeah, just move the,
how to figure out the tip?
Yeah, double
math.
it.
Yeah.
It's incredible to me. That is another
Mhm.
good one. Adults who can't figure out the tip.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, I just go.
Like,
I
oh,
suck at percentages, but 20 is so easy to
I was
figure
like,
out.
okay, the
10.
bill's like 160.
do
And then
10
If you
double
can
it.
figure out 10, you can
Yeah.
figure out 20.
Right. Just
I
double
mean,
10.
okay, let's say the bill's like $160.
Okay.
$160. So
I'll
it'd be
put-
160.
Wait, hold on.
So I tell you
I'm
what,
going to
I
tell you what
just
I
thought
would.
of it.
I would just put off
Okay.
the top of the head. I would probably be okay, maybe 185 or something
For the total.
Mm-hmm.
for the total.
Okay, so check it out.
So low.
Yeah, no.
Little
How
That's
much?
still
Would,
low?
no, how much would the tip be?
If
just
it was
the
20%.
tip. Yeah, if you're gonna do just the tip. If you're gonna do 20% on 160.
I don't even think about that. I just look at it and I go,
No.
okay, 160. I'll put
You go by
185.
So here, so
Yeah.
160.00 is 160, right? $160.
Yeah.
So if we're doing tens, right? If we're gonna
Like-
figure 10%,
Yeah, what's 10%
Yeah.
of that?
you just move one over. So 10% of 160 is $16. That's 10%.
Okay.
Times
So you would just
2.
add $16 to 160. If you're gonna do 20%, 16 now becomes
Oh,
16 plus 16
132
is-
$32.
Yeah,
32.
$32.
$32
Oh, so
is a
see,
20%
then I did
tip.
under,
Yeah.
and I didn't mean to.
You look like a
Be 190.
jerk.
Total of $192.
Yeah,
Because you're going off vibes.
Yeah, that's why I just.
10% vibes.
That's why I just
Yeah.
pushed the bill away, and I was like,
And that's also why the 20 is the easiest one, because you just
It's
move
so
the
easy.
decimal place over one thing from the dollars and cents
Mhm.
and double whatever that amount is.
Or don't
So
even
in this,
think of
in this
decimals
case,
if that's throwing you off.
$16.
Just divide by 10.
Or Menace,
Okay.
a lot of receipts at the bottom. They do the math for
Yeah.
Well,
you.
I thank God.
Yeah.
For donuts.
Shout out to those places.
Yeah, but it's people that you see that are like super smart, or you look
Yeah.
up to in some way, like, oh, these people are really sharp. They have really good job, this really big job, and
Right.
And they
Yeah.
go, can you
figure this out?
can you do the tip?
There
And
was this drugstore that I applied to as let's see, I was about 20. And they had a math test to get this job.
Really?
And I stood up and walked out. I'm like, you know what? Because
What job?
It was at a drugstore, and I was just to be a cashier or
Well,
a
that
helper,
makes
just
sense.
just
Count
in
the
general,
pills.
Yes.
just to be in general an employee of this drugstore.
I know what you're talking about.
And the questions were, we have a garden hose that is priced at $12. It used to be $16. What percentage
Yes.
is that off? And I'm like,
Percentage.
I don't like
know.
that.
So I worked as a cashier at a grocery store. Super Fresh was the chain of grocery stores in the East Coast, right? So that was the part of the training was, okay, if it's $3, $4, $5, how much are each? Like if somebody only buys, how much is it? Because it was still we had the scanners, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
it wasn't as advanced as it is now, obviously. So like you would have to go and do the math in your head to make sure that you're not screwing the customer over.
Exactly.
So yeah, it was like a math system. It was
And then they reversed the questions. Like the original price is $22. Now it's $17.50. What's the percentage that we took off?
No, thank you.
My
don't know.
friend from high school, his father owned the store. I probably could have just gotten the job by saying, Mr. Allen, can I get this job? But instead, I just said, you know what? I can't
This
work
isn't
here.
for
This
me.
this math test is effing
This job
impossible.
These are my
way too
people.
hard.
And by the way, when you go, if I had gotten the job, all I would have to do is take the item and go beep.
Yeah.
You did
Right.
the math for
I'm
me.
overqualified.
You could have been manager
That's
right
why
now.
I know.
I thought it was cool being a cashier because I enjoyed the whole like making change thing.
Yeah.
Like that I thought about this as I was standing at the grocery store recently, thinking like, man, being a cashier would be so boring now.
Yeah.
Because like,
Yeah,
bleep.
it just tells you.
Grocery store, at least you're like scanning all the stuff.
Right.
But like to be a cashier at certain other places, like a fast food place, right? You just kind of take the order and you just wait there while the person scans their card. Or
Yeah.
you don't even take the card and
No.
run it. You don't do
Nothing.
any of that. You just kind of
That would be boring.
So boring.
The
That'd be
worst.
mega boring.
When I
Sammy.
didn't. Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
When I didn't get the job at the drugstore, I got a job at a video store, and I was very excited because I thought that would be fun. And it turns out their computer system did no math for you. And this is when a video rental was a weird number. Like it was $2.81. And then if they rented 2, you had to do the math in your head.
Oh,
You
God.
Go, okay, so that's 281, 5,
Carry those
6.
two.
Oh, God. It was so stressful.
So you end up doing math anyway.
Yeah. So I don't know how to hang something with like is it a stud? Not a stud, but what's the insert?
Oh,
I
the
just-
anchor.
I just-
like
The anchors,
Right.
like the little plastic anchors that, you put
that
in there.
goes
That
in and then
expands.
you put it. Yeah.
Hate
I
those.
just like put in a regular nail or something and
hope
hope for the best.
best?
Yeah, I just hope
There's
everything
nothing
goes-
behind
I mean,
it.
do you at least look for a stud?
No, I don't. I have no clue how to do that. I just
See, the-
You get a
I was
stud
in
finder.
I was
Well-
in an
Just did this
apartment
last
one
night.
time, and I did hang something with just a nail, and then when I was moving out, I couldn't get it out because I must have put it into a stud,
Yeah.
and it never came out, and I just moved
Yeah.
out with the nail still in the wall.
Well, the anchors are for when you're just going into that like area between
drywall.
you know, the studs and
Right.
just the drywall area because the drywall is just gypsum and it'll come, just
Yeah.
come apart.
fall apart.
Have you ever
Yeah.
like thumped a melon? Like you can tell when
no,
there's a
I
stud
can't do that
behind
either.
something. Oh, okay.
I have no clue
No.
what anyone is talking about when they're like, "Oh, you just not," and it
Does it
sounds
sound
hollow. Or
hollow?
something. Like I don't know.
Here's what can somebody who works in construction explain to me the coolest thing? This guy, he was running wires at my house, like an audio-visual guy or whatever, and he had this thing. It was like a magnet, and he just kind of ran it along drywall, and it stuck to the wall when there was a stud.
Oh, that's awesome.
Have you seen
No,
that?
that
Yeah.
sounds cool.
I don't know
though.
Yeah.
what is the because
Well,
Did it-
isn't that what a stud finder
behind
is?
the stud behind because that just measures density
Uh-huh.
to know there's a stud there. This thing is just like a magnet kind of thing. He's moving against and he's like stop, and he's like and
then it's stuck?
yeah, I'm like what?
Did he have the
That's
one
pretty
that
cool.
had the lasers on it too? 'cause
no,
there's
this
ones
was
that'll
like a real
stick.
basic one, and
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, how does that work?
Witchcraft.
How does it stick on?
Yeah, like there's nothing magnetic about the stud,
Right.
or like what
like-
what is it making? Like what is it that's making it stick? Like to where the stud is. And
You
it
would-
all, if you put it in that space between the two studs, it won't stay there. You let it go, it'll drop to the ground.
So
Is
weird.
it have something to do with nails in the stud or something?
I
I
don't.
don't think so.
I don't
think so.
I don't know.
I see. That's what I don't know. I need somebody who actually works for a living to tell me on the text.
Yeah.
And those things
Over to
that
22987.
that Sammy's talking about, I think I don't know if it's called a molly bolt or a butterfly or whatever. The thing that you stick into the wall before you. I
Yeah.
have never once in my life successfully done it without destroying the wall.
Yes.
They suck.
I'm obsessed with stud finders too. I have 3 of them. I'll give you one, Sammy.
Yeah, I just used one yesterday. It's great.
Oh, okay. See, this is one of those. You get the explanation. You go, okay, we were onto something. So it sticks to the drywall screws, like the heads,
Oh,
because
okay. Yeah.
and because that's all up and down, like where
the studs.
Yeah.
the stud
studs.
is,
So
and
it
so
is metal. Yeah.
yeah,
Do
Not
that.
nails,
do that
but
screw noise
screws.
again. That was really good.
I was
You
going
know?
to say that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That was hot.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I'm moist.
Manly.
Woody,
Yeah.
what do you
Thank
not
you.
know how to do?
Poker.
I told you, poker, and,
poker, that's
and
right.
drive a stick.
That's right.
Yeah, we started this segment so long ago. I can see we are all years older. This went way too long. Sammy's holding up her sign.
Yep.
877-44-WOODY. Friday check-ins. Send your check-in on the text over to 22987. Oh, yeah. When it comes to jumping cars, with cables and stuff,
Yeah.
Gina, you said it's something as a grown adult you don't really
Yeah.
know
Never done it.
how to do. I have heard that with the newer cars, and because there are people who are texting over about this, like you're not supposed to really do that.
Yeah, it's a little
Um,
complicated. That's what I was trying to say because of the.
Like short it.
Well, because the cars now are basically computers.
Yeah.
Somebody, I'm trying to
Uh-huh.
find the one text that
well,
somebody
you
had
definitely
just,
don't want to do it with an electric car.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Can you
Yeah,
go from
also
an
with many
electric car
vehicles
to
not
a-
having a battery in the usual place,
Just
there is
plug
a
it in.
post with a red cap to signify to hook up here, and for with the red cable, the black one goes anywhere that it will clamp the jump. So that's like a grounding kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, and dude,
kind of
you
thing.
know that Teslas they actually have a separate battery that
Oh.
will like run like the locks and all kinds of stuff.
Oh
And
yeah,
the
well,
wa-
weren't
and the
people
way to-
getting caught in the cars?
Yeah, the way to get into it is through the front bumper. It has like you'll see like a little circle, and you're supposed to like open it that way, and then 2 little wires come out, and then you
Jeez.
jump
Yeah.
it that way. It's so weird.
Damn, the texts are like crazy. There's so many texts today, like more so than usual.
Well, I bought jumper cables and the handheld, but it's like 50 amps. It's huge.
Yeah, so it says with most modern day vehicles, using jumper cables is bad due to the fact the cars are mostly computers on wheels. Now you're supposed to use a the jumper battery packs.
Okay,
That's what I
the
bought that.
portable
Many
one. Those are
jumper
cool.
packs are the size of old school brick power banks.
Yeah.
That's
I got a
that's
big
from
one.
Adam. Thank you, Adam, for
I want
Okay.
to get one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be my luck. Like, we go to like help somebody out
And then
And destroy
their
the
car goes
car.
on fire.
and
I
destroy
know.
your car.
Dude, I felt so bad. I told some guy, I'm like, yeah, man. I at the time I had a Prius. I was like, I can't do it, man.
Yeah, sorry, dog.
Yeah.
I thought about two things at once.
No.
Sorry.
Okay. What?
Yeah, so I did something for the very first time yesterday that I'd never done before, and that is I went to a dermatologist
Oh, look at you.
because for the longest time,
Yeah.
and I'll tell you why.
Yeah, this is-
I thought, like how Greg thought all domestic house cats were female. I thought
Yeah.
the dermatologist
We're for women.
it was like just a place that chicks went, or dudes who wanted Botox. Because
So weird.
every time my wife says, "Oh, I have a dermatologist appointment," she's going there either for a facial or for like the Botox
Yeah.
stuff.
That's more of a cosmetologist.
Like a
Yeah.
medi spa, but
Yeah.
she just calls it the dermatologist.
Okay, yeah.
Right. Yeah. Or she
Dermatologist.
goes
So
for
you can
one of
get it.
those.
Yes.
What's the stuff where her face turns really red and?
Yeah,
a
like the
vampire
retinoin
facial.
or-
No, not like that.
Microneedling?
Peel.
or
Yeah,
a-
it's peel. There we go.
Right.
Anyway, so I just always assumed.
Yeah.
And then they go, well, what do you think people do when they have like a mole or something? We just go to the doctor.
No.
No.
I was an idiot.
Skin doctor.
Again,
That's kind of dumb.
right.
That's pretty dumb.
I mean, I was gonna
That's
ask you
dumb.
what color dress you wore when you went there.
But I
Do you have a
Color
suspicious mole?
panties.
no. Well, the reason I went is because while I was visiting my mom, I had this crazy like razor burn looks like the bumps that
Yeah,
like
red bumps.
my whole neck was like covered in these like little,
Ew.
with the little white heads on them and
Ew.
stuff. Like,
Gross.
it was disgusting, and then it started going down like on my chest and like,
Ugh.
on the top of my shoulders, and so I called. I have one of those doctors you can just like call up. What is it called? Concierge
Concierge,
doctors.
yeah.
I go, dude, what the hell is going on?
Mhm.
He goes, I think you have folliculitis.
Oh.
Again?
Which you've had before.
Yeah.
18 years
Yeah,
ago. But that
right.
was from aggressively shaving my Johnson.
Well, how
Oh.
were you aggressively shaving your neck?
No, it's just my typical where I go and I get my straight razor shave
Yeah.
and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And they go, yeah, it can happen. Have you been in a hot tub? I go, no hot tub.
Oh wait, so I never really understood what folliculitis is.
It's an infection of the
It's
hair follicle.
folliculitis.
Oh.
Yeah.
Folliculitis. The
Is-
follicle. Folliculitis.
So there's like an actual like
infection.
yeah, but it's like from a germ or something.
Well, that's-
Bacteria.
Bacteria.
Did they use like a dirty razor?
No, and I'm not quite sure. I can't pin it on them,
Yeah.
obviously.
So do
And
you
I've
only
been there
shave
so many times.
with them, or do you shave by yourself in between?
Very rarely, because I go every week.
Yeah.
I got that membership, and I go, and it's like it's my little joy I give myself, you know.
For sure.
Yeah.
Pamper yourself, girl.
Yeah, I haven't had and it's not like it's super common, you know.
Well, how did
because
it go away?
They give you an antibiotic, and they give you like a antibiotic kind of like a gel
Cream?
that
Oh.
you just kind of whatever. I could show you some pictures. It was crazy.
I mean-
I kind of want to see it.
It was nuts. Anyway.
I don't.
So my doctor's like, well, if you want, he goes, I can get you with the dermatologist. They can just kind of take a look at it and, just whatever. And I go, you know what? Not a bad idea. I've never been to a dermatologist. I keep
Right.
hearing, like, Greg's talking about the one he went to where he spread his butt cheeks open and
Yep.
stuff.
Yeah.
They have to.
I'm like, it's probably
Yeah.
a good idea. I'm about to turn 50
Right.
this year.
Get it mapped out.
Let's get a little map going.
Mm-hmm.
There's no map. Dude, like, they looked over, they go, dude, you're actually in really good shape. You don't really have
Really?
any. You really don't have any moles at all.
Wow.
Like I have a couple freckles like here or there. They go,
Yeah.
yeah, I can kind of tell like like maybe a little bit of sun up here by your ears. He goes, but there's nothing that even like
Wow, good
because
for you.
there's nothing to even keep an eye on.
Damn,
I
lucky.
go, great.
I'm the polar opposite. I got 3 biopsies coming up, and they said the left side of my face is, quote, precancerous. I don't really know what that means. But
whole
it's
left
just
side of
like
your
my whole entire body is questionable.
What does Greg have? Oh, cancer of the left side of the
Like,
face.
why the left side of your body?
Yeah, were you
Um,
a trucker or something? Do you ever
well,
see
Well,
those
it's
trucker
from
photos?
driving.
I
It is
think
from
about
driving.
that, yeah.
Yep.
It is from driving.
You get more sun on that side.
Yep.
But we've all been
Absolutely.
driving. Like, why wouldn't we all have that same?
They also told me, and I don't know if this is 100% true, but basically whatever you did up until you turned 20
Oh no.
sticks with you for the rest of your life. So did I wear sunscreen? Never once in my life.
Yeah, me neither.
Did I go to tanning
And
beds
got-
all the time?
Exactly. Got
Yeah.
sunburned all the time.
Oh boy.
Stayed out in the sun all the time. Never used sunscreen, so that kind of stays with you for life.
Yeah, I feel I really
Oh,
lucked out.
crap.
Remember, there was like how many years, Menace, before you had gone like between dentist visits? It was crazy.
Oh, it's like 10 years.
10
maybe.
years.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Damn.
And he went, and There was
He was
like nothing.
No
Nothing
cavities.
wrong.
Yeah.
Because you guys were like, oh, you're going to have crazy cavities. And
Well,
he's
because
like,
his
no.
breath was disastrous for
Yeah.
a while there, and he's figured all that out
yeah.
with what was your big thing? The
TheraBreath.
TheraBreath.
You can find it at any store.
yeah, I'm telling you, we could tell that ish works.
Yeah,
You know what's
TheraBreath.
That's where I
So-
got the nickname Bodega Breath because it
Right.
was like, and they were like, dude, you got to go to the dentist. There's got to be something funky going on in there.
Yeah.
Shout out TheraBreath.
I don't know if
Yeah.
you've seen this on the package, Venice, but I picked up one of those bottles and I read the back just to see what it said. And the guy's like, I invented this because my daughter had such bad breath. I'm like, why are you
Yeah.
putting her out there like
Stank
that?
breath.
Poor
You know,
girl.
she's gonna inherit whatever he makes from it.
You know,
So
How mortifying.
I love talking about Walmart. They made a knockoff version because
Yep.
the TheraBreath is actually pretty expensive.
Is it?
Yeah, they have one now that it even shouts out TheraBreath on the label at Walmart, and it's like half the price.
Like compared to.
Yeah.
Thera.
Yeah.
But yeah, I went in there and this
And you're good.
flaming homosexual took a look at everything.
Yep.
Did he look at your
He
butt
was-
cheeks?
He was great.
Yeah, he's got to get in there.
Did he
Yeah.
look at the butt?
No, you know what? He didn't.
Okay.
I can
Oh,
promise you, no
disappointing.
son's ever hit it. I'm telling you.
It's
I
supposed to
know.
be good for you.
You know
though.
what? That's actually a question I was thinking about on your like crazy camping survival school. Did they
Yeah.
ever give you sunscreen?
No.
Okay. I
No, but
didn't
we
think
were.
so.
It was in the middle of winter, so we were covered head to toe.
Oh,
And
gotcha.
I did
stuff.
learn that when Bob Marley died of cancer, they've had found a questionable mole under one of his toenails.
Really?
They told him, we need to amputate this toe because it's cancer.
Dude.
He said no, and it spread,
Dude.
and
Whoa.
he died.
Damn.
Dude, this is what happened to Juan, the pool guy, Gina.
Yes.
This guy that Gina and I know,
He's the
Juan, he's
best.
like a pool cleaner. He's like
Yeah.
a pool dude,
He's like pool doctor.
pool doctor. And they had this is the guy I told you
Oh,
about. like,
yeah, he had his toe
But that's
amputated.
why-
Yes,
Yeah.
because
Oh
the
my
same
God.
thing.
under the toenail.
Yeah.
Juan.
That's why my dermatologist is so awesome. Checks your toes, the bottoms of your feet, inside
Yeah.
your butt.
So I don't
everywhere.
have to go back. They said, the folliculitis looks like it's clearing up. Let us know if you have any other issues from there. But you can do a follow up in like another year or so, or if something comes
Wow.
up,
So
let us
no
know.
neck herpes.
No,
Okay.
no.
God.
So I totally looked up for a guy who's never used sunscreen. And
Wow.
I can't say I never use sunscreen. The only time I will use it is on our trip to Mexico every
Yeah.
year because
Oh, you have
I'm in the water the entire day.
You have to.
I don't reapply as much as I should, but I'm still using it. But like in any other context, I've never. So I feel like I've really,
Oh, dodge the bullet.
I really lucked out.
And your blood panels are perfect. Like what the hell?
It doesn't make any.
pressure
It
is
doesn't make.
good.
You know why? Because everything else sucks so hard. Like there's a couple things I've really lucked
You've
out.
been
You know.
blessed with
trade-off.
certain things.
Yeah.
Blessed with certain things. So I said I had two thoughts. Number one, you went to the dermatologist the first time.
Yeah.
Second thing, I don't know. It's an irrational like annoyance.
Uh-huh.
I hate when you're at a place and you have to sign for something and they have the little collection of pens that sits on the counter and they have little roses on the end of them.
You hate that? And
I
they tape
hate
'em?
that. Like, is it that big a deal if somebody walks off with your pen? Pens are like 4 cents.
Totally.
Yeah,
You
that's
You know
a
what I
good
mean?
point.
Like,
Those are pretty obnoxious.
put the name of your business or
Yeah.
something on it. Like,
I
like
know.
that's a big stupid. And then what's even funnier? I don't think maybe because I wasn't paying attention. I walked into the building this morning, and what do we have in our lobby at the front desk here at the radio station? A pen with the stupid rose on the end
We
of it.
do?
No way.
It's right there, right now. You can go look.
Tacky.
And I'm like, so
Are we not a professional
lame.
That
business?
is
It is
so
so tacky.
tacky.
like
Are we-
it doesn't it's just
Yeah.
before you start texting over like, oh, what are you so triggered with? No, it doesn't make me angry. It doesn't make it. I just look at it and I go, oh god.
Are they really that scared?
Here's the thing, I
Get a
judge.
chain,
I
yeah.
judge it. I don't get
Right.
angry. I don't get.
Yeah.
It's just like one of those things. Like, oh,
Are
God,
we a
how stupid.
bakery or something?
Like how stupid are we really worried about it? Like a pen walking off so
Yeah.
hard
Yeah.
that we're willing to go through all this effort to get like flower pens.
Oh, lame.
I also hate it when people don't click them closed. Like, click them closed.
All right, more Woody shows next. And time to play today's dumbass contest. And today's dumbass contest is the DUIQ.
Yeah.
DUIQ. Seabass, please explain the way the game works, everybody.
I ask a drunk person just the easiest questions in the world, and then you play the DUIQ not by answering those questions. I'm asking the drunk person, you idiot, but you guess whether that drunk person gets them correct, and if you can guess 2 times out of 3 on the drunk person correctly, you win.
All right, and then we have Menace and Sammy who will give us their guesses. I like to play along. We all like to play along. And half the time, I don't know them either. So don't feel too bad if you're listening. And most of the time, I'm right there with you. All right, 877-44-WOODY. Let's say hi to Alex. Hey, what's up, Alex?
Alex.
Hey, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Happy
All right.
Friday.
Happy Friday to you. All right, so you're going to play the DUIQ. Before we get to the questions that actually count, let's get to know just how with it or not with it this person is. Who do we have here, Seabass?
This is Andy. Found him out at a beer festival, so he's nice and fueled up.
All right.
And as you do at beer festivals, he meets friends just wandering around.
All right, here is Andy.
I drank hella beer.
How many is hella?
I drank like 17 or 19.
Andy, what are you going to do after the beer festival?
Your name's
Andy?
My name's Andy, like Toy Story.
My fucking name is Drew, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
You guys seem like good friends.
This is my good friend.
Right? So what are you going to do, Andy, now that you're done with the beer festival?
I'm gonna fuck a bitch.
I say you really got Drew with that one.
Hell yeah. That's my guy. That's my guy.
I'm going to go home to my wife.
Who's also probably a bitch, you know?
I
You
thought
know
they were
what I'm
about to hook up for a minute.
We're making friends.
Yeah.
What's your name?
All right. All right. So, Alex, that is Andy. And you have to guess whether he's going to get these answers right. Yes or no. You don't have to come up with the answer yourself. Just yes or no. Will Andy know it? If you can do that, you're going to be the winner on the DUIQ. Question number 1.
Limeys is a nickname for what people?
Say
What
one
is
more
it?
time.
Okay, hold on.
Limeys is a nickname for what people?
Limeys?
Limeys.
Limeys? Oh, limeys.
Limeys.
Oh, I thought you said
Oh,
my
limeys.
niece.
No,
Yeah.
My
limeys.
niece.
Limeys?
I thought you
Limeys.
almost said Lyme disease.
Limeys.
You know it.
I'm not confident.
You know it.
I'm surprised. Well,
No. I have a guess. I'm not confident. My confidence is it's 50-50.
Really?
Yeah. 50-50. All right, Menace and Sammy are writing theirs down. Do we think that Andy's going to know this? I'm going to say no.
No to Andy.
Does he get to ask his new friend for help on these? Or
well,
Lifeline?
technically, no lifelines are allowed in DUIQ. Because that's by the way, that's the hardest thing in my job is
people
keeping
yelling
the
stuff
crowd from yelling things
yeah,
out.
right.
I'm helping. No, you're not.
No, you're not helping.
Doesn't
at
work
all.
that way.
You're ruining it.
Loser.
All right. I will say no for Andy. Guesses?
I'm going to say triple no.
Triple no.
I don't know why I have a little bit of confidence in Sammy, but I'm going to say triple no, and I bet I can guess what Menace is going to say. But
right.
triple no.
Look over this way, Sammy.
No.
I'm trying to gauge by
Trying to
body
look at her.
language and stuff.
Do I look smart right now?
Put me down for a triple no.
All right.
We're all trips no.
Triple no. I think there's going to be at least one. If I'm wrong, I think there's going to be at least another person who guesses the same thing I do. It's yeah. Okay. Menace, what do you think? Yes or no?
No way.
No, Sammy.
No.
All right. What do you think, Alex? Do you think Andy gets it?
I'm going to say no.
All right. Question number 1. DUIQ.
Limeys is a nickname for what people?
Menace.
Is it Irish people?
That's my guess.
No.
What's your answer?
Lebanese.
Lebanese.
Wow.
Yeah. No, I don't know.
Okay.
But I thought just like maybe for some
Mahaba.
reason it sounds similar and
Okay.
just a
It's a yeah.
different
Yeah.
kind of.
I mean,
Oh.
that's
What is it?
great, but Menace was very close.
Menace was super close.
It is-
Oh,
Is
yeah.
Scottish?
It's
In that realm,
Because I said that was my guess. Irish.
I thought you'd say Australian or something.
You limey bastard. I don't know. For some reason, it sounds like
You guys are right.
limey limerick.
Do you want to say it at the same time, Greg? 1, 2, 3. British.
Oh, okay.
British.
Oh,
Are
look
they
at us.
called-
We're smart.
Are they called limeys because of the whole scurvy thing?
Right.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
exactly.
Yeah.
For,
Okay.
Because they had to eat
Scurvy.
limes to prevent
I thought
scurvy.
that was
Like pirates?
pirates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that's
And
why.
sailors.
And they would eat limes.
Like I said,
That's
that was
right.
what you guys said was an educated guess. It was just
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
All right.
First thing I thought.
Yeah.
So
Limey.
no, because I'm thinking like so it's
Limey.
like apostrophe S is what we're talking about. Limeys.
If one person would be a limey.
a limey, and that's plural, limeys.
Okay, so
You're a
I've
limey.
never heard it before, and I completely misinterpreted.
Now, you've
even
heard
what-
it.
Did you hear
that's the
Lebanese?
No, I didn't, but I thought it was like a type of person like that already, right? Like how
Yeah.
Lebanese is a
Limeese.
person, right? Like
Yeah.
Like
Chinese, like
Chinese.
Siamese.
All right.
But see, here's the
yeah.
thing. You have heard that term before, guaranteed in your life. You never absorbed it, but
Yeah.
you've heard it.
I have. I've heard the term. I just,
Yeah.
you know,
I
if
thought
you're
it was
asking me who
always
it applies
Irish
to,
people.
I would
Is
have said Irish.
Seabass, is it a slur? And if so, how much?
I don't think so.
I don't think they like it, do they?
Like it's like how they used to
Is it
call
like an
American.
N-word?
I don't know.
I think it's as much as a slur as calling an American a Yankee.
Oh,
like,
okay.
like we don't
Deal.
care. Who
All
cares?
right, that's not a thing.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see. Question number 1 for the DUIQ. Alex said that Andy would not get this. Let's see if he gets his first point.
Limeys is a nickname for what people?
Fucking Germany, I don't fucking know.
What do you like about Germany?
The fucking beer. I'm gonna be in Oktoberfest type shit.
Yes. Coming up soon.
Very soon.
Yeah. Right around the corner.
Just almost there.
It's coming up soon type S.
Soon-esque. All right, well, Alex, congratulations. You are on the board. You got your first point here on this round of the DUIQ. All right, question number 2.
What is the highest position Grover Cleveland held?
What do you mean position?
Okay, you know what? In whatever field or area of that person's expertise, what is the highest position they were awarded?
Okay.
Yeah.
In whatever whatever area that person
I think
excelled.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And you can't say like mom or dad because like that's really the highest.
Yeah.
My most important
My
job.
number one job.
Yeah. Okay. I'll say no for Andy. No for Andy. I'm looking at Sammy. No. Her face screams nope. And then Menace. Yeah. No.
There's a reason.
He's not giving any clues.
Yeah. Yeah. Triple no.
I'm gonna do the opposite. No to Andy. I'm confident with that.
Obvi.
I'm saying yes to Sammy
Are
and
you-
Menace.
Are you high?
No. I don't think we've ever had an
Are
easier
you
question.
sniffing glue?
No.
I'm gonna split the difference. No to Andy, yes to Sammy.
Okay. Menace and Sammy, do you think that Andy's going to get this?
No.
All right, Alex, what do you say?
I'm gonna go with no.
All right, question number 2 for the DUIQ.
What is the highest position Grover Cleveland held?
Menace.
Was he a president?
That's your
That's
answer.
Yeah,
is that the
president.
answer or question?
President?
Yeah.
Was he?
Yeah.
Sammy.
President.
President. That was my... Wow,
Thank
Greg.
you.
Yeah.
Am I high? No.
Yeah. Wow.
Yep. See, I rule at this.
All right. Yeah, I mean, that's why I was like, well, what do you mean?
That's why I was just like, yes, you know what he's saying.
It's not, government would be the industry, I guess, and the
Yeah.
highest position within the industry would,
And the reason
of government would be
Sure.
president.
And the reason is this should be top of mind is because he was for a long time the only president to serve non-consecutive terms until recently.
Oh, okay.
Right, guys?
Who was the other one?
Trump.
Oh, Trump. Yeah.
Ah, look at them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Easy.
There you go. All right, Greg.
Easy peasy.
My apologies,
Oh,
sir.
it's okay.
My
Who
apologies,
was
sir.
the guy that went longer in war? Was he in any wheelchair or something? The guy that
Roosevelt?
he got to be longer than 8 years.
FDR was elected 4 times.
Yeah, Roosevelt.
Oh. Yeah, it's crazy.
That is nuts.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Question number 2, and remind me, Alex, you said no, he wouldn't get it, right? Just double checking.
Yeah, I said. Yeah, no.
No.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
Question
no.
number 2, DUIQ.
What is the highest position Grover Cleveland held?
Wolver Cleveland. Shooting guard. Shooting guard.
Well, you got some help, which I usually don't
No,
allow.
no, no. I didn't help. That's my guy.
Okay, fair enough.
That's my guy.
I'll let
Shooting
this
guard.
slide.
Yeah.
guard.
And what team did he play for? Okay, well,
that's awesome.
Good job, Alex.
congratulations. You are a winner here on the DUIQ. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Steph Curry replaced him.
Yeah. Hang on one second. We will get all of your information, and that's how you do that. Thank you, Alex. Hang on. Put him on hold. And we have one more question. Question number 3, DUIQ.
What Victor Hugo novel has been performed as a musical since 1985?
I have no
Come
idea.
on.
Triple no.
Triple no.
So easy.
Wait, can I hear it again?
Yeah.
What Victor Hugo novel has been performed as a musical since 1985?
So yes for Gina, and then no for everybody else, including Greg.
I thought Sammy would get it.
This is like how many are in a dozen? This is so easy.
Yeah.
It is?
No,
It is. I mean, to me, I
I
don't
will
know.
say this. Admittedly, this is intentionally an actual sort of hard question.
Sorta.
No, it's not.
No, dude. That's legitimately hard.
Hugo
It's
novel.
once you get
Is
the
it-
answer, you will realize it's not hard.
If it were on Jeopardy, it would be a $200 question.
Yes, correct.
Really?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
people on
What?
Jeopardy are like that's not like
Dorks.
yeah, those dorks.
Okay,
Money making
can
doors.
Woody and I
Yeah.
play along when it comes
Yeah.
time? All right.
What? Oh,
I mean, I have
Okay.
a slightly,
Greg, I think you're
I
going to
wrote
get it.
down an answer.
maybe.
Wait, hold on.
What Victor Hugo novel has been performed as a musical since 1985?
Victor Hugo, 1985.
Now,
I mean,
wait,
there's
can
a
I-
clue that
musical.
there's
All
a-
right,
I
no.
have a guess.
I have a guess.
there are 2 possible.
Now wait, when they say Victor Hugo, is that the person who wrote the music?
No.
No.
Wrote the
Said-
novel.
Novel.
The question is novel.
That
But
the
You're right.
music was based on.
Come on.
Okay, good.
Wait, Seabass, what? What were you going to say?
I'm saying that there is another answer, which would be incorrect, but you might think of when you thought of this person.
Oh, that I don't know.
Okay.
All right.
Well, that's a
right.
little
Oh,
known, but well known.
can I?
For the point of the contest, triple no. I think
Right.
the only person in this room who will get the answer will be Gina.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Obviously.
But I
But she's
would
a
like
I
you
think
and I to
theater
play.
dork.
I think
Yeah.
Greg's gonna get it.
You
I
do?
don't think
Yeah.
so.
All right. Menace and Sammy, we'll start with you.
What Victor Hugo novel has been performed as a musical since 1985?
Menace.
Cats.
Cats. Sammy.
Annie.
Gregory.
Phantom of the Opera?
That was my guess.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, that's
Because I remember, was it by that Andrew Lloyd Webber, right? He write all the
Right.
music. That's what that was.
But
What,
it was like
that would be an
based on
Andrew
a
Lloyd Webber, but
book, I would
yeah, right.
imagine.
But it's got to be.
Gotta be, right?
Yeah. Andrew Lloyd,
I-
Phantom of the Opera.
first staged. Oh wow, right around. It was 86. It was first staged, huh? So you were close on the time.
Right, because I remember my parents were like obsessed with the soundtrack. We get in the car,
Oh,
yeah, they
God,
put that.
that's unfortunate.
Like I know.
Oh, you do that crap with your stepson.
Not-
you like
not Phantom of the
blast it.
Opera.
Not Phantom of the Opera.
I know. It's
Inside my mind. Yeah, see, I know the words because like
It's
I
all
got
equally
bombarded
known.
with that
Cats
crap.
was massive in the 80s, so that's all I.
I remember
It was
at
the
Winter-
longest running show on
at
Broadway.
the Winter Garden Theater in New York City.
Listen to
Because
you.
the
And
TV
I'm the
commercial
theater
was on.
dork.
No, because the TV commercial was on all the time during different strokes.
And I know the name Victor Hugo, but what? Gee,
Can I say it or should I
think
wait?
we're
Yeah,
wrong.
go ahead. What's the
Go ahead.
answer?
Les Miserables.
But
I'm
here's
gonna never come up with that.
Here's
Les
why.
Mis.
And
I
a
thought that
billionaire.
was like from the 1800s.
That's true.
It's set.
That's why the novel. That's why I said the
Based on the
novel.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought like he
Yeah,
wrote
sure.
a novel and then it
But
became
here,
a
to
musical
answer
that-
your earlier question, Gina, and what Greg just hinted at, people forget he also wrote The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
I didn't even know.
Oh, neat.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what.
Wow.
I
Okay.
didn't know that.
Oh
Yeah.
well then.
All right.
I
Well,
wouldn't
that
have picked
really
that.
Yeah,
Les
snaps it all
Miserables.
back into perspective for me.
By the way, 30 years
Les
apart he wrote
Miserables.
those.
All right, question number 3 for DUIQ.
What Victor Hugo novel has been performed as a musical since 1985?
The Hamiltons.
What were those old presidents like?
Black. No.
One of them, I guess.
All right, well,
The Hamiltons.
The Hamiltons, all of them.
can't even goof on him for getting that one wrong because that one's
He said a musical.
yeah.
Terrible one.
That's true. You argue that Hamilton's awful, but like the people and
Hey, so
I'm
you,
not
you
the
fell asleep.
I'm not the person to ask because I'm not into musicals. But everybody else who I know who is into theater and music, they love it.
I will say, when I first heard it was coming out and I heard there was like a hip hop historic, I was like, this is the dumbest thing and it's going to flop. And I was wrong.
Here's why, and you guys both hit on the right answer there, is that theater dorks really think they're clever when they do a cappella and hip hop versions of stuff. And that's why this thing got caught so much
But it
wind
worked.
amongst it worked for dorks and losers who don't have a good sense
It
of what's
worked
actually
for
interesting.
all of America who didn't even have any.
They were hoodwinked by you people. You created a giant PR campaign for this Hamilton garbage. Again, we should.
People who don't even like theater love Hamilton.
Now, do you think maybe some of the popularity or people saying that they like it or whatever
Yeah.
is because they're too afraid to say they
Yes.
don't because of the optics,
That's
Because the
the
New York-
political
sure.
correct
the NPR
optics of it.
crowd and the New Yorker
Totally.
crowd got on board
Yeah.
with this thing, and they wrote it to a wave
Because you
of
can't
idiocy.
go hip
Oh, it
hop.
was garbage.
You can't hip hop without sounding racist, right? Or like like you're somehow intolerant. Or,
Well,
you
Well,
know.
that's what they're saying about the new Cats on Broadway. It's supposed to be like a gay like rave dance club, and everyone's like, it's great.
As opposed to the first one.
There's a musical that's not gay?
What?
Like
That's
ever?
news
like
flash.
like the what do they call them? Like the ball, like the voguing balls or whatever. And they're like, it's
yeah.
good.
All right. What a day.
Ooh, exhausting.
What a day. Where was it? There was a. Oh yeah, Greg
Yeah.
wanted to take issue with something. And Greg, what is something that you see out on the streets that do absolutely nothing?
And I got stuck behind one the other day for what felt like an eternity. And I would like to know if anybody's been in one, used one, worked for one. Street sweepers. They do nothing but swirl around dirt and garbage.
Do they actually clean anything?
Do they clean anything?
Now define clean.
Okay, so there's leaves, litter, dirt in the ground or on
Yes,
sitting on the ground.
Then yes, I have seen one work.
Really?
Yeah.
You're the unicorn. And then I was stuck behind it and I see it. It's swirling. And then here comes all these garbage and all this leaves. And what does it do? Flies up into the air and all it does is swirl the dirt and leaves around. And
Dude,
I contend that they do nothing.
I'll tell you this. The ones that they send on the side of the highway,
Yeah.
they're doing nothing.
Nothing.
It's never clean.
I would love to hear from somebody who drives one and says, "Yeah,
dude,
it's,
I'm
it's
robbing
cleaning
what
up-
I'm doing.
It's cleaning up the highways."
My question is, do they also have? Is there like a magnet underneath that's picking up, screws and
Cans?
nails?
I
And,
mean, I thought
That's what
the
it's
thing was a
for.
giant vacuum.
No.
you know?
So
there
it's
is-
not
there is
for
a
the
vacuum.
leaves.
Does the vacuum not work ever?
No, I mean, do you ever see like when they pick up the big piles of leaves on the side of the street, like where people will rake all the stuff from their yard and it's all a big pile, and they come
Yeah.
around with those big kind of vacuum trucks and
Yeah.
Yeah.
same kind of thing on the back of those, because what the brushes are doing, it's supposed to be grabbing all the stuff that's up against the curb and kind of
Right.
sweeping it to the middle
Oh.
of
Getting
the
it out.
vehicle.
But
So
instead, it just
so-
spins it around and flies it up into
it'll,
the air.
So it'll suck it back up into the machine. So I have seen them work. I'm not saying it's great. It's not like,
Yeah.
oh my God, the street is so clean now.
Right.
No.
Like
Like they're power washing it.
But-
Sparkling.
I was just stuck behind one the other
Great.
day, and I was so angry, and I had to bring it back up that they don't do anything.
I don't think they do this anymore because when I go back home and visit, but Greg, when you and I lived in San Francisco, they had these guys with like little mini like Zambonis that they would push around on the main street.
I remember that.
And that actually cleaned it.
Right.
Is that kind of like the stuff you see?
It was almost like a floor polisher kind of.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be really fun to drive, Greg. Have you seen them at malls and in airports and stuff? It's to basically mop the floors.
Oh yeah, the little spinny brushes.
Oh, yeah,
No,
yeah,
because
yeah.
speaking, it looks
They
kind of
have
like a
them in hospitals,
Zamboni.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same thing, but they
But
would
you
do it
ride
on the
on it,
actual-
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you stand on it.
No, these guys would like push them.
Yeah, the ones I see in the mall, they're like riding them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
yeah,
Those
yeah.
do look
Well,
fun.
they probably got lazy after a while.
Yeah, them's look
But,
cool.
Yeah, it would actually clean the street.
I saw one of those. They had it for a parking deck. So you would take basically it's a big Zamboni, or a bigger mini Zamboni down
Yeah.
to the parking deck, and it would because
Yeah.
parking decks get all gross.
Yeah.
What are those?
But the ones on the freeways and the highways,
Nothing.
I tell you, Menace, Greg.
they're dirt swirlers.
I looked up emptying a street sweeper, and there's garbage that comes out of there.
I mean, I'm not saying
Sure, but it doesn't do a
every
great
piece.
job, is what he's saying.
Yeah.
But like you said, it starts
One
to
out
act
of
more like a
100.
leaf blower. It's just blowing the stuff into the air.
Yeah, it's
instead of
swirling it
collecting
around.
Get more prisoners out there and just do it by hand.
Yeah, do that.
That'd be cool.
But I would love to meet somebody who's driven one.
Update. I've been texting with the CEO of the company,
Oh yeah.
and he has sent an email apparently to the guy who's in charge of just this building cluster
Yeah.
of radio stations
Uh-huh.
about getting rid of the flower pen.
He stopped what he's doing, running the company,
Yeah,
to
and-
address this
and
matter.
What's funny, he's with his family in Portugal
Oh
right now.
my
And he's
God.
taking the time to not only get back to me, but also to then reach out and go. Because you know what his reaction was? When I said, can we make this? Here was the text. Did you see the Seabass at the front desk? I don't know why these annoy me. Like,
well, those like
they're so tacky.
That's for like the receptionist at the dentist office.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, or
it's
if you
trashy.
have a bakery.
But I'm
Right.
saying it's-
Tacky.
or a florist.
Yeah.
Okay,
Makes sense.
But especially this place is supposed to be all slick and modern and
yeah, tacky. So I sent him a text. I said, "Hey, can we make a rule that we're not allowed to have these tacky ass looking pens? It's so ghetto." And his first response was, "Yikes!" Yeah. So yeah, he is not a fan.
If you can get the
sending the-
CEO to stop what he's doing and address this, you might be the most powerful person I've ever met.
Well, you know, like we chat about many things.
Pens.
Yeah, we chat about many things.
yeah, Mark Cuban.
He also flies planes, and
Yeah.
so that's one thing we talk about a lot.
But this needed to be prioritized.
yeah.
But Mark Cuban, he's very hands-on. You bring him up, but he's super hands-on. Like he'll answer emails like,
from anybody.
Anybody.
Well,
yeah.
You could send Mark Cuban an email.
I'll try it.
Mhm.
Yeah, and
I love him.
If it's thoughtful and not just oh hey Mark, what's up?
Is this
Hi,
a real email?
what's up, dog?
Right.
No, but
We had somebody in our office that
Yeah.
sent him an email asking about that
If it-
pharmaceutical thing
yeah,
that he
yeah.
does.
If it has purpose, he'll respond.
Yeah.
Well, that's what listening to all these CEO podcasts like Bezos and Elon, they will spend time like part of like the Amazon training is you got to spend a day a week doing customer service, so you know what sucks for people.
Yeah,
Like
what I-
undercover boss.
Those are the
Yeah.
best.
Because that's and they call it walking the floor in retail. Like you got to be out there, know what your people are dealing with every day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you have
when
to put some fake glasses and a fake beard on. And
When I worked at a startup, everybody, no matter what position, even the CEO, you had to do a customer service day.
I used to do that with Mike the Show Killer when he was our program director.
Oh,
because
yeah?
he would get like he was honest about the dumbest things all the time.
Oh yeah.
I go, all right, man. Here, I want to see how it's done. So tomorrow you're gonna host the show.
Love it.
I will be your co-host, but like you get to decide what we're doing, when we do it, how it's done, all the things.
How'd that go?
Didn't happen.
Because his
Of
thing,
course not.
he would prioritize the stupidest complaints.
The
like,
font.
Yes, on
there
the
was-
website.
That we'd
Oh,
have something
yeah.
posted
Yeah,
on the
he goes,
website, and he's like sending everybody emails about what the font was.
I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, Mike, let me hit up corporate and have the font changed nationally.
Yeah,
and
it's like,
rewrite
oh.
the code.
And he was obsessed with naming stuff.
Yeah,
How is his restaurant doing, by the way?
that's fine. It's, you know what? The food is really good.
Yeah.
I went there a couple weeks ago, whatever that was.
Would you care to give out the name so people can leave it great reviews?
No, I'm not going to do that to him.
No.
No, I'm not going to do that to him.
Oh, babe.
No, but he's doing really well. And the place is
Is it called the
it's
Killer
nice.
Cafe?
The killer, yeah. Well, now he's the cafe killer. All right, 877-44-WOODY. The day before I saw him, somebody quit on him. I'm like, I get it.
Oh no.
Kidding.
Here's the thing.
Text us over to 22987.
The Woody Show returns
right after these messages.